Movement is an essential part of player versus player combat as it ensures that you can avoid attacks, then get hit by them 24/7. If you look at other player versus player montage videos others have posted over Arcane Odyssey's lifetime, these people know how to utilize movement into their playstyle. Today, I will be going over the movement of the weapon classes that can wield guns like Conjurer, Warlord, Warrior, and also Savant, since people in my prior video notified me that I forgot Savant. Also thank you for 600 plus subscribers, and on to the video. Conjurer magic and weapons fuse with each other. It also has one of the most mobile classes, just being behind Savant. Conjurers has magic leap where it can go up to 5 leaps at a time, which goes on to my first movement tip. Me personally, I make 2 leap abilities, one with only 1 leap and one with 5 in combat to avoid touching the ground for the least amount of time. First, use the 1 leap move. A quick tip is that the 1 leap move does not cost any stamina, so sometimes try using the leap instead of the high jump, so do that to save some stamina. This can also be applied to Berserker, Mage, and Savant. Now let us go to the dodge reflexes. As you know, each magic, each weapon, and each fighting style has a dodge reflex, some that provides resistance and some that provide more speed. Now for Conjurer, if you want more mobility, use faster magics like Light and Lightning, but for resistance the slower magics are not recommended as their dodge reflex leaves a barrier behind you that blocks your shots and can be obtrusive to you. A lot of people like to say that Warrior does not have a whole lot of movement options besides Rising Phoenix, but that is false. This is where grabs come in. First, you can use the move Onslaught or Quick Combo. If you are far enough into the fight, you may catch onto their playstyle. Grabs, even if they do fail it for some reason, also shows the damage number of the grab if it did hit, so you could, after the animation ends, dash to gain even more distance than before. Going a bit off script, but in combat you can also quickly dash to the opponent and grab them. This will allow you to get some quick and easy grab damage. Warlords have more movement options than Warriors, being able to use fighting styles with the combination of weaponry, but anywho, I don't know much about Gunlords, although I did use it before, so take this part with a grain of salt as some of this might be wrong. Anyway, your best bet when it comes to movement with Gunlord is your fighting styles. Use Seleno, as it allows you to move throughout the air, throwing of the opponent's aim and followed up with a cheap shot combo plus a multi-shot. If pulled off correctly, it will deplete the opponent's HP down to yellow. Based on the average build Arcane Odyssey player versus player players use, you can also incorporate fighting style grabs and crashes. Use preferably fast fighting styles if you are going Gunlord, so that when you use crash or gun moves it will be significantly faster. This will also allow you to obtain a teleport dodge reflex with boxing. This is something that I discovered, so if you are ever fighting a stun build or synergy build like Ice Sailor or Lightning Sailor, for example, parrying actually blocks out the synergy effect. Let's say for example you are fighting a stun build, the paralysis won't go through and actually not apply in the first place, meaning parrying is overall a really good way to combat against cringe stun builds. In conclusion, like I said before, simply watching my video won't help you in improving your gun gameplay. You actually need to put these tips into practice, so return to this video whenever you need if you want a refresher into movement, or my last video about countering certain builds other players will use. Thanks for watching, and see you all in the next one.